welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I'm so glad that you joined me today. So before we get started, I have a couple girls that want to show you a few things that they got for Christmas, and they're super excited to show you the vintage dolls that I purchased when we went thrifting. I said that I was keeping them a secret, so I couldn't show them to you, but now I can. So this is Eden, and this is her doll. Do you have a name for her? No? There is no name. Go on, get up there. Look at all the detail. Turn her around so we can see that she has a cute little scarf. And she has a skirt on and her shoes. We'll hold her up so you can see her shoes. She's got a little sticker there that we're gonna have to get. Okay, now it's Ava's turn. Okay, Eden, step aside. This is Ava's. Now, I couldn't find one for Eden. I tried, but I remember my sister having something like this when we were growing up. Look how cute this doll is. And her dress. Does she have pantaloons? Yeah, let's see. She does have pantaloons. So I'm going to be on the hunt to find one for Eden just like it. Even though I think Eden's is adorable, Eden is younger. So this really does match her. They're 2 years apart, Ava and Eden. And so this one looks a little more older and mature, right, girls? Okay, thank you, girls, for stepping in and showing us your dolls. So today's video is going to be all about how we redid the office, which I am sitting in right now, and I'm going to show you so many things that we did using wallpaper, repainting, and just some history about this office. So I can't wait for you to join me today.
So here's a tour of the office from the very beginning. You can see the original tile, which I think is beautiful. And then I love that there's French doors on both sides that open up into our yard. And it had this wallpaper that was green and it had little flowers on it. I believe it's from the 1980s, at least that's what it looks like to me. If it would have been beautiful wallpaper, I would have kept it, but it was all over the walls and I felt like that just needed brightened up in this room. I wanted to mention that the tile is called Rookwood tile and it's from a company in Cincinnati, and I'm so thankful that it hadn't ever been removed. I've heard that it's pretty expensive tile. We started tearing off this wallpaper and it is a tedious task. So we had to use a steamer, which I highly recommend. Look at my husband. We honestly needed a bigger steamer. This is just a small one, but it did remove the wallpaper off the walls. It just took us several days to do it. And then I want to put more wallpaper on. I'm kind of crazy like that. That's why my husband does not love wallpaper. This wallpaper is gorgeous. I highly recommend it. I purchased it off of Amazon and it even has a texture to it.
Then I wanted to show you this wallpaper. So my husband and I decided that we wanted to do an accent wall in this office, and we chose this wallpaper, which I love because it pulls in the curtains here, which are drop cloth curtains. I love that these are super affordable. I use the cafe hooks. To hang them and then cut them on the bottom. I love that they just fall nicely to the floor. And they just open up this space with the Navajo white by Sherwin that we painted it. It gives this office just such a bright look. I also thrifted our lights. I'll turn them on for you. And look how beautiful they look. This antique frame that you see here, I went ahead and thrifted that as well. To share a little history about our house. Our house was built in the 1930s and it is an English Tudor, and it was built by the Dr. Charles Atkinson, and he worked at a local hospital that is very close to our house. But I am so glad that we have this little bit of history so we can understand how much he loved this house. I also have the blueprints and I'm going to show you those. I love looking at them and just seeing how well drawn out our entire house is. Here are the blueprints, and we have several drawings of our house, which this is amazing to me that this is 91 years old and that it was left with this house. Make sure that I put a closer clip so that you guys can see. All the detail and how drawn out it is, and that there's a maid's quarter. I really wish I had a maid, or a nanny or something. One important thing about our house is in the dining room, there is a button underneath of our rug, and that was to call the maid, and she would come in and she would wait on them. And then one of my son's rooms is actually the maid's quarters, which is super neat. So this drawing right here shows you a drawing of our home, and then I'll show you another drawing, which is the Spanish Tudor, and the doctor had to choose between the English Tudor and the Spanish Tudor, and he chose the English, which I absolutely love. The Spanish is beautiful as well. It is such a neat drawing. Enjoyed hearing about our office and learning a little bit of history about our house. My husband and I, we have done so many things. We have really poured our hearts into bringing our home back to life. Wait to share more with you and show you all the things that we have done and things that have worked for us and things that haven't worked for us, but what you can do to bring beauty to your home and any space in your house. And it doesn't always have to be super expensive. It can be on a budget, or you can thrift it and transform any area in your house. So I hope that you guys have a great day. Make sure that you subscribe and you ring the bell, and do me a favor and share this video with your friends. I would be so grateful. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I love reading everything that you have to say, and I'll see you next time.